Hello, world. Welcome to WFHR's Rapids Report for this September 18th, 2025. I have your host, James, here. We want to thank our friends over at Crockett Septic, of course, sponsoring the show. And, of course, sponsoring this segment, our great friends over at Nakusa Port Edward State Bank, giving us an opportunity to go to Rome and visit Rome with our good friend, Jillian. Jillian, how you doing?
Good. Definitely busy. Feels like we're kind of winding down in the summer, but based on the past few days' weather, I don't know if we're in third summer, fourth summer.
Yeah, it does seem like it's having a second wind.
Yeah.
Summer does and everything.
Yeah.
Jillian, we love all the work that you guys do over there at Visit Rome Bureau and the things that you're doing to highlight the area. And as it's growing over there and we're able to cover even more events and everything, we also love that we're able to kind of remind people about certain things going on that happen quite consistently and you can go and check out. We're going to start off with a couple of those.
Yeah. So, kicking off on Thursday, September 18th, today, Shandini Dinner Magic at Hoozles at the Lakes is running from 6 to 8 p.m. Shandini's magic is top-notch. Starting as a street performer, he developed his craft, remarkable skill, and unique style over the years. He is a member of the International Brotherhood of Magicians with over 20 years of experience, and he will be performing roving magic. So come and grab some food, enjoy some excellent close-up, sleight of hand magic, and if you can't make it tonight, he will also be performing October 16th, November 20th, and December 18th at that 6 to 8 time frame at Hoozles.
Yeah, catch him any of those times, and catch him more than that because he doesn't really do reruns either. He's got a lot of fun things that he's doing with this, and he's been crafting this a long time. He's very good at what he does, and something you can see kind of consistently in the Rome area. Mm-hmm. Another consistent thing you have over there for at least a couple more weeks is the Rome Farmers Market.
Yeah, we're down to our final 2 Fridays of the summer version of the Farmers Market. This Friday, September 19th, and then next Friday, September 26th, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Join us in the Rome Town Center by the gazebo. We have talented vendors selling everything from handmade goods to seasonal treats, flowers to fresh produce, and we're sure you'll find something you'll love.
Buy local, support our vendors, everybody. And keep in mind, the farmer markets are, there's just something going on for everybody. There's so much fun over there. Be sure to check that out. All these are great events that we've talked about already, and we got other consistent events coming up. But then you bring us these events every once in a while, Julia, that are very unique and very different. And they got a really fun one they're doing it with our friends over at Hoozles at the Lakes, and we say a shout out to them.
Yeah, so that'll be tomorrow night, Friday, September 19th, from 4:30 p.m. to about 10:30, 11 until the party stops, I guess. Yeah. They have a no-run, rock-out, 0K, and concert for cancer. This event is hosted by the Fighting from Start to Finish Foundation. And if you're like, Jillian, what is a 0K? That makes zero sense. It's the perfect event for those who just want to support a great cause but don't want to break a sweat. Basically, you show up at the starting line, you wait, and boom, you're done.
Yeah, that's it.
And then you get to celebrate your participation with a token of completion at the finish line, which is also the starting line. And then after that, actually before it, there are food trucks and family-friendly games available from 4:30 p.m. to about 7. And then from 7 to 10, Boogie and the Yo-Yos are going to be performing at Hoozles at the Lakes.
One of our best bands.
Yes.
One of the best bands to come out of this area. Period.
Yes.
I love the people over there. Great band, great people. I've enjoyed their concerts. I've gotten to introduce them at concerts before and MC for them. Wonderful human beings.
Yes.
I'm not surprised to see them a part of this. And it's going to be a really good show, too, especially if you haven't seen Boogie and Yo-Yos before.
Yeah.
Wow. To be able to see them for the first time, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's free.
Yeah.
This entire event is free other than any food you buy, of course.
These participants have been, going around raising funds in awareness about cancer to help out with this important cause that affects so many of us. And I love that these different groups of people are involved. Our friends at Hoozles, who are wonderful human beings and awesome. Boogie and Yo-Yo, same thing. And all of you out there that are going to be attending this event. That's really cool. It's going to be a good one. Shout out to them for that one. I hope it goes well. This Saturday, September 20th, Oktoberfest celebration. Oh, one of my favorite words, Oktoberfest. Love it.
Yeah, that'll be at the Up North Brewing Company, running from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. It's their second annual Oktoberfest, and they promise that this year will be better than last. Enjoy a mug of their Northtoberfest special beer in an Up North mug with 10% off of each refill after that initial payment.
Nice.
Music provided by the Bruggen family from 12 to 4 p.m. Food from the Daily Special food truck, which they didn't tell me the exact menu, but it's German specials.
Sure. Oktoberfest? Yeah, lean into it. Yeah.
And then the American Legion Post serving up burgers, brats, your good old-fashioned cookout food.
Shout out to our American Legion.
And
That's
then
awesome.
pretzels and I believe beer cheese provided by Slice of Heaven Bakery, which if you haven't been there in Rome, go there.
Good stuff.
Yes.
I haven't had a lot, but what I've had from there, I remember that name.
Yes.
And I have not had their, I don't know if I've had a freshly made pretzel before. I love pretzels. The idea of that sounds amazing to me.
Yes.
That's going to be fun. And we get to celebrate Oktoberfest. That's a lot of great. That's a good event. Looking forward to that one. And then this Sunday, September 21st, got another big event going on over with our friends at Syracuse.
Yeah, it's actually their final race of the 2025 season at Syracuse Recreational Park. It's the Rapid Angels D16 Hare Scramble. That'll kick off at 6 a.m. on Sunday morning until about 9-10 p.m. that night, whenever all of the races are done.
Yeah.
Gates open at 7 a.m. Gates open at 7 a.m. on Sunday, and then gate fee is $10 per person. Online sign-up is required to participate in the event. No in-person registration will be available. And even if you're not riding or you're like, oh, I don't want to get on anything motorized, Syracuse has around 4 miles of new trail that will be added to the race course. So make sure you just check it out, whether you ride or you spectate it.
And again, this is another one of those events where if you haven't been to an event over at Syracuse or something like that, boy, check this out. This is a great one to be introduced to. And with the season wrapping up, it's going to give you something to look forward to next year because these are a lot of fun and so many in our community enjoy what they do over there. Wednesday, September 24th, the great people over at Leicester Library of Rome are up to something fun. This is a good one. I got to tell my sister about this one.
Yeah, they're doing perler bead creations from 4 to 5 p.m. on Wednesday, September 24th. They will have colorful perler beads that will be arranged on a plastic pegboard to form unique patterns and then fused together with hot iron. If you're not sure what that is, just look it up.
Yeah.
They're really cool. People make designs. I've seen people make animals or cartoon characters out of them. Registration is required for the family-friendly event, but it is free. To register, call the library at 715-325-8990.
You know, Jillian, another thing that we like to touch on is these events, as I was mentioning, that are consistent and we can always look forward to over in the Rome area. One of those is trivia over at Hoozles at the Lakes.
Yeah, so that'll also be Wednesday, September 24th, and every Wednesday from 7 to about 9 p.m. They have DJ trivia. It's always free to play and always fun. Gift cards are available for first through third place teams, so if you're feeling competitive, definitely aim to get one of those.
Oh yeah.
And feel free to bring friends, family, neighbors, random person you met at the farmer's market last Friday.
Yes, go for it. As it's getting colder out there and everything, we're always looking for things to do indoors and fun things to look forward to during the week. Here's a really cool one just sitting right there for you. Check it out, everybody. Friday, September 26th, more live music coming to the Lure Bar and Grill.
Yeah, so on that Friday from 6 to 10 p.m., they'll be having cherry pie. It is a $20 cover charge with a wristband at the door, but they've been hyping up this concert for a while now.
I've heard
so it should be really good.
It should be great. Make plans to check that one out, everybody. The next weekend, I believe, Saturday, September 27th, 28th, the WTA Fall Classic is going on over at their home grounds.
Yeah, so that'll start at about 8 a.m. on Saturday the 27th and go to about 5 p.m. on Sunday the 28th. Come to the last shoot of 2025 at the WTA home grounds in Rome. Even if you're not shooting, we still encourage you to check out the facility. It's an Olympic-style bunker, which it is
so cool.
Really cool, one of the few in this part of the country, if the entire country.
Yeah, really. You're not kidding.
Yeah.
I've when I first heard about it, I had to look into that, and I was like, oh, wow, is that cool? Right here in our own area.
Yeah. The home grounds are located at 1312 Akron Drive in Nakusa. And because I don't trap shoot, I am probably a terrible advertiser for this. So if you want a little more information, I would highly suggest following the WTA, Wisconsin Trap Shooters Association, on Facebook, or go on their website.
Yeah, check it out.
Do your research.
Yeah,
as I will be doing after this segment.
You and me both, actually. I've wanted to learn more about it, and I've only seen a couple of events, but they're fun to watch, and something I encourage people to look into if you even have a little interest. Mm-hmm. Saturday, September 27th, beer and coon hunt at Hoozle's at the Lakes. What is this all about?
Yeah, this will be 6 to 10 p.m. on the 27th. Bring your spotlight, flashlight, and join the fun as the Monroe Prairie ATV Club hosts the annual bear and coon hunt. Riders will run through the woods, through our trails, searching high and low and in between for those pesky bandits. The more raccoons you find, the better chances of winning a prize. Now I should say, not real raccoons. They're like cutouts.
Yeah. That's a good note. That's a good note. Yeah.
Members of the Monroe Prairie ATV Club are $10 each. Non-members are $15 each. If you want to go for a bear, once again, not a real bear, optional bear tag is an additional $5 each. The winning hunter gets 50% of the bear tag pot. Registration starts at 5:45. First machines go out at dusk. Last machine must be in by 10 p.m.
Very cool. That's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
People are having a lot of fun with that one. And we're looking forward to hearing how that goes. I am, at least. And all of October, the people at Leicester Library are doing something that there are a few things you've said, Jillian, and I'm immediately thinking about what I would do and how I would create it. Mm-hmm. And I will journalistically mention my first nickname was Scarecrow. Like my friends in the city called me. We were city kids. We didn't know what a scarecrow really was.
Yeah.
I was tall and lanky, so they called me a scarecrow. Mm-hmm. But I love scarecrows. I think they're really cool and interesting. And the idea of making your own, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, so this is their third year in a row having this scarecrow contest at the library. This year's theme is Once Upon a Scarecrow Walk, and encourages participants to take their storybooks and fairy tales to create perfect scarecrow. This contest is open to organizations, families, and individuals alike. You must register by the 27th of September by either emailing, calling, or stopping in the Leicester Public Library of Rome. And the scarecrows must be displayed by October 1st. They'll all be displayed behind the library along this walking path. And then throughout October, you and any patrons can vote for their favorite scarecrows. Cash prizes are available for first through third place. And once again, register by the 27th, so don't delay.
Mm-hmm. Get in on that, everybody, and have some fun. Looking forward to seeing the results of that and all the scarecrows people create. More great live music coming in October over at the Lure Bar and Grill.
Yep, we're back at the Lure on October 4th. From 6 to 9 p.m., they will have Model Citizens.
And another cool thing that they're doing at the Leicester Library, Friday, October 17th. I like this one, too.
Yeah, they have another craft happening. It's Paint Your Own Ghost Family Portrait. That'll be 2 to 3 p.m. on Friday, October 17th. Get in the Halloween spirit by painting your own spirits.
Nice.
All supplies and materials are provided for this free adult program. Registration is required, though, so make sure to stop in at the library, or if you want that phone number again, it's 715-325-8990.
We're getting closer and closer to Halloween, of course, and with that, a lot of great events focusing on Halloween for the kids, and got a good one coming up that same Friday.
Yeah, so later that October 17th, we have our kids' Halloween outdoor movie night at the Rome Bandshell. We do this in conjunction with Visit Adams County. It'll be about 6:30 dusk start time to about 8, and we'll be watching the 2022 movie Hotel Transylvania Transformania.
A lot of the modern kid movies, I don't know. My kids are all in their 20s and everything now. I've missed them. But I know this one because my father loves this movie. My dad
that's
loves
great.
this movie. All the Hotel Transylvania movies, he loves them. So I've seen that. It's a fun one. That's a really fun one. And a perfect choice for that.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Nicely done. Saturday, October 18th, we're going over to Tri-Norris for their Colorama.
Yeah, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. They have their annual Colorama. Enjoy the sight of the autumn leaves from 4 area counties from the top of the 55-meter ski jump. You can explore the trails and hike around the property of Tri-Norris, or enjoy a courtesy shuttle to the top of the hill with a UTV sponsored by Sand Valley. When you're done, or before you make that trek up, do a little shopping with some of the area vendors and taste test 3 chilies from area restaurants. The most bowls served wins that chili contest. And I believe it's, oh gosh, I'm going to screw this up. I think it's Hoozles, Lake Arrowhead, and Lake Sherwood Lodge.
No, that sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you nailed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Great at what they do, too. This is one of those ones that they've been doing for a long time over there. And I know when I first moved to this area, I got to experience a little of it. I got to get back out there. There's so many cool things and so many cool individuals getting together. But just coming out there and seeing the sight of those autumn leaves from 4 different counties, it's such a cool feeling. It's such a great experience. I don't know that we could really put it into words. If you've seen it before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you probably haven't seen it since last year. So come on out and see it again.
Yeah, and if it's going to be anything like when I was out there on 9/11 doing the honor climb a few weeks ago, the leaves are already starting to change.
Yeah,
it's really pretty.
I don't know if it's it doesn't seem early this year, but it seems like it snuck up on me.
Yeah.
And good on you for doing that, by the way.
Oh,
good on
you
you for doing that. We are wrapping up with a couple of other great events going on. A fashion show. We got a fashion show.
A fashion show, and that's run by the American Legion Auxiliary Ryan Larson, Unit 65. That'll be 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday, October 18th. The fashion show will be hosted by Market Boutique on Main, which is the Oshkosh branch. But if you're in Rome, it's Market Boutique in Rome. Mm-hmm. It's a soup and salad luncheon catered by Chatterbox Catering.
Good stuff.
The lunch part itself starts at 11. Fashion show runs from noon to 3. Tickets for the fashion show are $25 each and available now through October 11th and can be purchased either via cash or check at our Visit Rome office, which is 1146 County Road D, or online at visitromewi.com.
Yeah, it's going to be a great event. That's another good one to check out, everybody.
Yeah, and it's just fun.
And yeah, it is. It is a lot of fun. Yeah, like so much of what we've talked about today. There are certain events that have causes to them and that have a little more meaning, maybe. But all of these are such a blast. And please keep in mind, everybody, that we do. I should say, Jillian and her team over there, your team, everybody over there at Visit Rome. You do an amazing job. You cover your bases. We feel more informed every time you guys are out of the building and talking about Rome. Our listeners are more informed, and we still only really scratch the surface.
Yeah.
There's so much to enjoy in the Rome area. You go for a hike, you check out one of the local establishments. There is really something for everybody, and that area is only getting better and better. You can find out more by going to visitromewi.com, visitromewi.com. Be sure to check that out. Keep in mind, they got a great visitor's guide over there as well.
Yes,
it's a fun thing to check out.
And we're starting to work on our 2026 one. So if you have any photos from roaming in Rome that you want to send our way, send them our way. They might appear in our next year's guide.
I know for a fact that it could happen, everybody.
Yes.
There's people that have, I know that have had pictures in there. Jillian, if they want to submit something like that or do that, is through email a good way to do it?
Yeah, through email. So either info@visitromewi.com, or if you want to do it directly to someone, you can email them to Chelsea, one of my cohorts in the office, and her email is cwillard@visitromewi.com.
You're good. Nicely done. All that off the top of her head, everybody. That was awesome. Jillian, it's always great hanging out with you. Thanks for the time.
Always great to be here.
We'll look forward to next month. And we appreciate our great friends over at the Nakusa Port Edward Bank sponsoring this particular segment. A big thank you to them and supporting our local area and the Rome area. And one more time, that website is visitromewi.com. Visitromewi.com. Be sure to follow them on social media and share their posts on your page. You just never know who might see it otherwise. And thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for another great edition of WFHR's Rapids Report, proudly brought to you by Crockett Septic.